Hello, friends. Thanks so much for joining us today. I got two beautiful, wonderful guests here with me. I've got Dezaray and Nora. Go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell the people about yourselves.
Yeah. So I'm Dezaray Johnson. I am the director of the ASU Small Business Development Center, and we play a part in the business plan competition. That's why we're here today. Nora?
Yeah, so my name's Nora Nevarez. I actually represent the city of San Angelo, Economic Development, and the Development Corporation. I am the Economic Development Assistant there. So,
wow. So lots of hats.
Lots
Both
of hats.
y'all wear lots of hats.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Well, speaking of business, that is what we're going to talk about today. Getting people ready and geared up and, inspired to submit their business plan.
Yes. We are so excited this year for the business plan competition. Yeah. We have changed it up a little bit, so with every year we learn new things. We learn things that are going to help benefit the business owners that are applying for the competition, as well as streamline the process for us as coordinators. And then the time that it takes for our community judges to represent and invest. There's a lot of time investment from our judges. So we're really excited this year. We have a 2-phase business plan competition. And so Nora has kicked it off June 1st. The application is live on the SBDC website. And so, really this year, I want small business owners to focus on that business overview. So the application is all online. It's all submitted digitally, which is really nice, streamlined process. But what's important to know is that the SBDC is really here to help in that initial phase, right? Yeah. So that's what makes it or break it. So if you don't put a lot of time investment into that overview, even though it's just a few pages, you're really trying to get as much across about your business plans and put a worthy application forward to move on to that final round. And so it's very important. So we're here to help the Small Business Development Center. Our business advising team is here to provide one-on-one guidance to help the folks in the competition to put that application in. And tell us when it's due.
So it's due August 21st by 5 p.m.
Okay.
But as Dezaray is saying, if you receive assistance from SBDC, it's free.
Yeah.
It's all free. So just schedule the time. You don't have to do this competition by yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was going to ask, so if y'all could just kind of explain, each one of your, positions, your businesses and what you do, because y'all are there to help everybody.
Yes. I always just assume everybody knows what we do because we think we're fantastic.
Yeah, well, they're awesome. Yeah, we're both awesome.
But yeah, you're exactly right, Senora. So the core of what we do is to provide small business advising and training. And a lot of people hear the word small business and they think, mom and pop shops, right? That's really technically a micro business. And we do have a lot of those clients and they thrive and they do a great job. But we can serve any business in the Concho Valley in our service area that's typically 500 or fewer employees.
Oh, okay.
So that's big business, really, if you think about it. There are a lot of great companies here that are larger businesses that kind of see themselves as larger, that would be prime candidates for the business plan competition, wanting to take that next step. And so don't get held up on the Small Business Development Center. We're here to help all businesses. And I think what's really nice about the competition is you get the guidance from us through the competition, right? But we're here doing that every day, helping people, So whether you're gonna win the business plan competition and benefit from this Costa DC grant, or you're gonna take that business plan to a commercial lender beyond the competition or an investor, that's what we're here to help with. So,
right.
So the Development Corporation are the ones that provide the prize money. Mm-hmm. First place is $40,000, second place is $20,000, and third place is $10,000.
Not too bad.
So no. And then the beauty of it is that you get all this assistance for free.
Right.
You have a complete business plan. And even the folks that are semifinalists that don't win, they feel like they've won already because they finally have a business plan that they've been trying to get going. Because a lot of people procrastinate because it does take a lot of work.
Can't imagine. What?
Yeah. But this competition, usually the Development Corporation works with bigger companies.
Right.
Because what our goal is to promote economic growth and sustainability here in San Angelo. So the competition itself helps us to be able to help the smaller businesses as well.
Right.
So, we love it. We've seen nothing but great things come out of this. So we're just excited that this is going on.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, I mean, like you said, what better opportunity is there? This is a fantastic opportunity. And we actually have a quick video that we're going to show, and then we'll talk more about it. Ladies, you ready to show them?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
The San Angelo Business Plan Competition is an opportunity for business owners to develop plans for expansion in San Angelo. By competing in the multi-phase competition, participants not only have a chance to receive funds, but all who enter get the experience of working with ASU SBDC certified business advisors. Regardless of industry, service, size, or location, all businesses are encouraged to apply. The Business Plan Competition has aided some of your favorite local businesses, so why not yours?
Well, that's awesome.
Yes, it's so cool to showcase the businesses that have competed in the past and have taken those grant funds and done something with it, and it makes a huge impact in their business.
Yes. Okay. So let's delve a little bit more into the competition itself. Let's kind of start at the beginning again and share all those things that people need to know.
Yeah. Do you want me to cover eligibility?
Go for it.
Okay. So, really it's to expand the business, right? So businesses that are in the startup phase, which we consider 2 years of operation or less, it's really in economic development, that's considered a startup. And so startups are eligible, as well as existing businesses, folks that have been in business longer than 2 years. And the goal is for them to use this to advance their business. So eligibility for the grant funds could be anything from buying additional equipment, increasing your product line. So maybe you need a cash injection to purchase new raw materials. It could be for advertising and support. It could be for physical expansions. Yep, software is such a good one.
Yeah.
So maybe you're on the brink of taking your business to the next level, onboarding additional customers, and you need software to help you manage that process. Software can be very expensive in the business industry. So it really, and that's a really great part about Nora and the role that she plays. So the SBDC helps kind of guide them through the process, and then we get to hand them over to Nora, and Nora gets to work with them on the contractual side of that. So do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so the contract itself, once we meet with those, that point will be selected to go to phase 2.
Okay.
I will actually have a meeting with those individuals and go over that agreement. Okay. So that agreement is 3 years, but I make that agreement where it's easy to work with. I provide a template. These are the things you need to provide. Super easy. And in the past, we've had 17 winners, and it's just worked out wonderful.
17 winners.
17
That's
winners.
crazy to hear.
Yes.
And I think what's really great about it is Nora gets to work with them and kind of see them progress through that process. Like, okay, they've hit this step. They're ready to cash in on the grant, working with them to purchase the necessary items to support them. And I think that's kind of something that maybe gets lost in translation or in our excitement of the competition, is that it's a commitment to grow your business over the next few years. And so it's really cool to see that growth come to fruition.
It's an opportunity for them to grow their business because they are here in San Angelo, and that's what we want. We want them to succeed.
Right. And you want that longevity.
Yes.
That's another eligibility requirement. You do have to be located in San Angelo or the ETJ, which we laugh about. Yeah, we always joke and laugh. But that stands for extraterritorial jurisdiction, which I like to refer to as just a smidge outside the city. So a smidge is 3 miles. So if you're within, and if you have any questions about that, Nora is a great contact for you. She can help you find that. I, however, am not to be looking at the maps. That's not my strong suit. So
Same. I don't use
And the awesome thing about the competition is if you've entered prior, You can enter again the following
Oh,
year.
okay. So there's
You're
no rules
eligible.
about
There's
that.
no
You can
rules
enter
about
as many
that.
times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And each process is a growing process. We've had folks that have been in the competition. The competition used to be 3 phases. They would make it farther along each time. And then we've had folks that have come back after a year or after 2 years and they win it, and that's really cool too.
Yeah.
So it's neat to see that and to see how excited that they get that they have made those additional improvements. They've taken our feedback and the judges' feedback and built on their business to be a stronger competitive year after year.
Wow.
Our most current winners, for example, first place was Plateau Brewing. Awesome. When they were working out, I guess that was 2, maybe 3 years ago. They first entered.
Yeah.
And they did. They did a great presentation and they didn't win. But they learned so much. That's what everyone's always said, is they've learned so much. Came back last year, entered again, and
Took it home.
There you go.
Amazing.
They won.
Yeah, and I just, I want to stress again, you're learning so much, and it's all free. It's free education that y'all are getting from these beautiful ladies right here.
Thank you.
So, and their teams, and so that's just really invaluable. I feel like
It is. Here we are. It's our 8th year in competition. So it's like, we've learned, even within ourselves, we learned so much. So
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I said, every year we're working to improve the process, make it more accessible to the business community, add on the great benefits. So in addition to the money, they get in-kind prizes.
Ooh,
yes. I mean, so not like Dezaray said, it's not just money, in-kind prizes. You have, it's here, CPA, attorneys. These are local businesses that have seen the value in this competition and are wanting to provide services. And so it's a CPA,
attorney,
advertising,
QuickBooks classes. I mean, everything you could think of. There's we have about 3 or 4 pages worth of in-kind sponsors to support the event.
That's amazing. Yeah. And that speaks to the support, I think, that, we have in our community. Not just with y'all's organizations, but the public as well coming together for something.
I think we're a very business-friendly community. San Angelo has a great network of individuals who support each other and businesses that support each other. And we work a lot. That's one thing about, I just love Nora to death, but our partnership is so strong. This is not the only thing that we do together. We do a lot of other events that we partner within the community, a lot of referrals. They offer so many great programs through the Development Corporation to incentivize businesses, larger businesses in the community, manufacturers. They target industry specific, which is kind of nice because that is bringing money into our community to help support our local small businesses that are lifestyle businesses, that are services here in the community. And so, it's really, if you want to think about it, 40,000, 70,000 total prizes is a drop in the hat. But it all goes to promote economic growth and sustainability within San Angelo.
Yeah. But if you win that, that's a big deal to you.
That's a big deal for you. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 40 grand can go a long way. Yeah.
I like my favorite part about the competition is the second phase.
Yeah.
Because these individuals get to present those business plans in front of a judge. There's live. Yes.
Yeah.
And so we try to make it very minimal with just the judges, ourselves, and students that are also involved in this, because the other partner that we have is also ASU North Vincent College of Business.
Right.
Yeah.
They created a class that has been so helpful for our semifinalists to project their financials.
Wow.
And so that's become an asset for this competition.
Yeah. As some of you may know, the Small Business Development Center, even though we're located off campus, which we absolutely love being housed in the Business Resource Center, we're a part of the North Vincent College of Business, just like any other department on campus. And we just happen to serve the community rather than specifically the student population. And so that's, I almost forget, because we're a part of ASU, that they're such a big part of the competition. There are people.
Yeah.
And so, and so it's so cool. So we have a student that works in our office that gains great value from being what we call the student liaison in the competition. And their job is to work with the professor that oversees that class. And then they're usually graduate students in the accounting department. And so they get real world experience working with small businesses under the tutelage of our business advisors, right? So typically we pair an advisor and a student with that competitor, and they get to see, how we interact with clients, how we advise and guide them throughout the process. That really helps build up their soft skills that they're going to take into their profession as an accountant, right? Moving into hopefully some of these local firms. To continue to serve the San Angelo population. And
that experience that they've been learning.
Yes, yeah. And so it just really gets to take them far. And then the business owners love it because it's just extra help. It's extra help in the trenches to get that business plan written, to, like Nora said, to work on those financial projections. And we were really blessed this last year to feature one of the students that had been in that competition at the luncheon, at the chamber luncheon. I'm sure you remember, he got to get up and give a little bit of testimony about the time that he spent in that competition and the benefit to him through experiential learning. And now he's part of a small business that serves, clients, and he's a CPA and he's working in the community to continue to serve businesses. So, I couldn't have scripted it better if I tried. I'm like, yes, this is great. So it's really showing, again, we talk about the prize money is maybe a drop in the hat to some, on this larger scale.
Right.
But the impact that it's making specifically for the folks in the competition, and then this extended impact of the support from the College of Business, the Norris Vincent College of Business, and it just ripples out from there. And it's really kind of neat to see.
So basically, what I'm hearing is, even if you don't win, you're going to make some great contacts.
Yeah,
you're going to learn a lot, and you're never going to be alone throughout this whole process.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, that is amazing, ladies. We covered a lot.
Yes, we did.
We sure did. So if people still have questions, what's the best way for them to get a hold of you?
Yeah, reach out to us, either of the coordinators.
Either one of us.
All of the information is on the ASU website, our SBDC page. So if you go to angelo.edu/BPC for business plan competition, you're going to find the application. You're going to find the full guidelines. It's very important. Read the guidelines. Nobody wants to. It's quite a hefty thing. But when you're entering into these grant agreements, you want to make sure as a business owner you're committed to that. So read the guidelines online and sign up to meet with a business advisor.
And like Dezaray said, read the guidelines, but there's also a sample there that you just click on there and you can actually see an example of what that agreement is.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. So you'll have all the information up front.
Exactly.
So that is amazing. Well, ladies, thanks again. Do you have any final thoughts or messages that you want to share?
No, we just hope this is the best year yet. We hope to get the most applications and be able to offer this opportunity to the most small
Fantastic.
businesses.
Yes, looking forward to it. Last year we had 37 entries, so I'm hoping
wow.
So hoping we get some more.
Well, I'm looking forward to it too. I'm excited. Well, that is awesome, guys. Thank you so much for all that you do for our community and everybody out there. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Well, hey, folks, like they said, if you want more information, just get a hold of one of them. It's that simple. All right, that's all the time we have for right now. We'll see you next time.